buddy. I'm a dog, 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 I'm a dog. I'ma treat her like a dog, feed her like a dog, beat her like a dog, then pass her to my dog.
What's up, YouTube? This is CliffordDaDog from Team Vengeance. I'm bringing you a game of Team Deathmatch on Underpass, a near flawless one at that. Before I get started today, I'd like to give a shout out to all the subscribers. It's nice to see you guys come and check out our videos. It gives us some motivation to make more videos. And if you guys have any suggestions or want tips on anything, feel free to leave us a comment or drop us a message, and we'll try to make videos or do what you want, because we are making videos for you guys. So also, if you notice, I made a new intro. I think as a commentator it's pretty important to show your personality, and I'm kind of a humorous guy. I have a pretty good sense of humor, so I thought CliffordDaDog was fitting. But today I'd just like to talk about light machine guns a little bit. As you can see, I'm using the RPD, using Stopping Power Pro, Ninja Pro, and Sleight of Hand Pro. Sleight of Hand Pro is pretty crucial to this gun because if you notice, you're kind of slow moving with the light machine guns. So Sleight of Hand Pro helps you aim a little bit faster, as well as makes you reload faster. And I think without Sleight of Hand, I probably wouldn't even be able to use the light machine gun class. But the RPD is my favorite. It's I really like the iron sights on it. It's kind of similar to the UMP, which I like the UMP, but it kicks too much. But anyway, I like the RPD a lot better than the AUG. I can't exactly pinpoint it other than the iron sights, but the RPD does in fact do the same damage as the AUG. With stopping power, the RPD and the AUG are a 2-shot kill from close range and a 3-shot kill from long range. I don't know if you guys have checked out the Den Curson Zanga page. It's dencurson.zanga.com. I'll post the link later on. But you can compare all the guns in Modern Warfare 2. You can compare the damage, the magazine size, recoil, and even the specs for silence. So you guys should probably check that out. It's pretty good when making gun selections. I tend to use it a lot when trying to make a class or do whatever. But as you can see right here, I'm pretty much controlling this area. We effectively have the other team spawn trapped. That's kind of what I try to do when I'm using the light machine gun class. I think a lot of people have misconceptions about the light machine guns, because I've noticed a lot of people treat a light machine gun like they would an assault rifle. And the light machine gun's purpose really isn't that. It's more of a support gun, and it's more effective when you kind of sit back from your team and get a lot of kills like that. Right now we have the team spawn trapped back at that building there and around the grassy area, and that's basically what I'm trying to do, is stay here and control this middle area in the back right. And then if you've noticed, my team is spawning on the left side, and they've pretty much been there for the entire game. And that's like one of the highly congested areas is the left side. So if I stay here, it forces them to go toward my team, and it spawn traps them. Right here, I'm just trying to avoid the helicopter because it's about to rape me. And watching that middle area, which I was just mentioned, is where a lot of people are. So I'm trying to get up my kill streaks as soon as possible to take this helicopter down. I think a lot of people play this game like run and gun, and you just kind of run around and try to hope you see somebody. But I think a more effective way of playing the game is to know where the other team's at all times, and try to think of it as like a battlefield versus just a map to run around and see people. My personal philosophy is to try to play as conservative as possible. I know players like Wincork and Chris Brownbear are pretty aggressive players. Wincork from the sniping, he's a pretty aggressive sniper, but that's really not my style. I like to sit back more. Also, I'd like to mention that I have a video I'm planning on putting out pretty soon. I'm going to do a video on claymores and talk about the usage and some of the pretty sweet spots I found on maps that are highly congested, and you can pretty much rely on getting claymore kills. Claymores are a big part of my game, actually. I don't use any on this class because I actually forgot to put them on. But yeah, I tend to use claymores a lot, and a lot of times it's actually a third of my kills. And right here I'm just trying to camp it out and pick up another gun because I ran out with my RPD. I pick up the UMP, which I like, but kicks a lot for my taste. I'm trying to sneak around and take care of any stragglers that are kind of lagging behind back here. I actually like the UMP, but it kind of sucks for my playing style. I do use it a lot though for search and destroy. I was thinking eventually maybe I will post a search and destroy video because I'm pretty decent at it. You know, because I'm kind of like a camper kind of player, but yeah, search and destroy is one of my favorite game types actually. But back to the UMP. The UMP is one of the most overpowered guns in my opinion. As you can see right here, you just tap it. It's kind of like the RPD. You could use it to snipe with if you really wanted to. But I actually really like it. I wish that I could use it like other players do, but UMP, a lot of players, use the lightweight marathon, and it actually really makes me mad. Those kind of players are the ones that really get on my nerves in games. But I'm sure I get on a lot of people's nerves just trying to control an area and they can't ever get near it. I know I've got plenty of hate mail in my day. I'm sure most of you guys have. I don't really understand that whole concept because it's like, what are you gonna do? Fight me over a PlayStation Network? But anyway, it was nice chatting with you guys tonight. Hopefully I'll have a new video up pretty soon. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. This is CliffordDaDog signing out. Later, YouTube.